Well, hello, YouTube. Steve Patton with General Patton Bushcraft back with you, friends. I'm back out in the backyard. I'm at the potato beds, and it's a glorious day today. We're going to plant some russets. I got 12 russets lined out over there. I got 12 red potatoes lined out over here. The russets are just barely starting to chit. The red's got some decent chips. Let's get them planted. Thank you so much for stopping by General Patton's Bushcraft and Self-Reliance on YouTube. I appreciate everything you do for the channel and all your support. Okay, friends, let's take the grow bags out of this bed here for the russets. And what we're going to do is we're going to dump some organic, all organic decorative wood chips in the bottom, just like we have in that bed. But I got this bag. It is a 2 cubic foot, and it's going to fill up this 8x4 bed perfectly. So let's get this going. I don't think this is necessary because we're doing the grow bags. I just like this maybe for aesthetics. I like the way it looks, and also I'm hoping that it's going to keep the bugs away. I don't want those nasty earwigs finding my potato beds. So I'm hoping this cedar and fine wood chips will keep the bugs away. Also, maybe it'll help hold a little bit of moisture in here. Nomi, what do you think, girl? Is it going to be good? It's going to be good, huh, pretty girl? Okay. Spread this out evenly. Just put about maybe an inch in the bottom. All right, let's mix up the soil. Just gonna go ahead and dump this out on the patio and mix it up right here so I can get a good mix. Okay. What we have in here is some composted fine mulch, and then we have some organic compost. Well, it's all organic, friends. I use nothing but organic, not into pesticides or the glyphosate, all that kind of garbage. So let's go ahead and we'll mix this up. See what this looks like. Should have really good drainage with this stuff. Should hold the moisture. Should give the plant some good nutrients. And most importantly, light and airy so those tubers can grow big. So we put a third of some organic Kellogg brand organic garden soil, some Tanks brand organic compost, and some Tanks brand composted fine mulch. Here's our russets with some small chits starting to form. We're going to plant the reds with some small chits. We're going to plant the russets. Okay, friends, I am going to kind of measure this out a little bit. I'm going to put 3 of these pots, 3 potfuls in each one of these grow bags for a base. 1, 2, 3. That'll be the base for our potato. That'll put about a 3-inch base in the bottom of that 12-inch cloth grow pot. Okay, friends, the first batch of soil that I mixed up filled up 9 of these 12-inch cloth containers, cloth grow pots. Let's mix up another batch of soil. So we're going to put 1 full bag. That's 2 cubic feet of composted fine mulch. One bag of Tank's organic compost, 1 cubic foot. So that's 2 cubic feet of fine mulch, 1 cubic foot of organic compost. Wow, look at that stuff. That looks nice, friends. Ooh wee, that is good. Black gold right there, friends. And then we're going to put 1 cubic foot of Kellogg brand organic soil for vegetables and flowers and plants. It doesn't look near as good as that Tank's black gold, but you got to get what you can afford. So let's mix that up, and that should allow us to do 9 more quart pots. We'll mix this up and keep filling. Okay, friends, we got all 24 cloth grow bags filled up with soil. I put 3, I don't know what size pot this is. Let's see. I can't tell. I put 3 of these in each one so they're all uniform. Let's plant the potatoes. Just gonna set these guys. They don't have any chits really to speak of yet. Well, maybe there's one there. So I'll put that guy in like that. Let's check this one. Oh, there is some on the top. Let's plant it like that. What about this guy? Yeah, same thing. Okay, we'll put them in like that. I don't really see any on this one, but let's put it down in there. All right, we do have all the russets planted. Now I'm just going to put one of these on top, cover it up. I'm just going to cover it up with some of this. goldfish out. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the reds. I'm going to try to get these chits pointing up in the air. If there's any on the bottom, I'm going to break those off. They say you only want 2 chits per potato. I'm going to say there's 2 there. This one I'm going to break off. I don't want that one to grow. Okay. All right, looking good. Let's cover them up. I'm just barely covering these guys. Put these guys to bed. We've got to keep the sun off of them. Let these leaves sprout up. All right, there we go. Okay, friends, I want to thank you for stopping by the channel today and watching me bury these russets. We got 12 russet potatoes, 12 reds. These are 12-inch by 16-inch cloth grow bags. So we got 12 russets, 12 reds, 2 8-foot long by 4-foot wide grow beds. I got the lumber off of the 50% off rack at Lowe's. Check that 50% off rack, friends. It's awesome for projects like this where you don't care if the wood is rustic looking. Actually, I think it even looks a little bit better. I put some organic fine mulched wood chips on the bottom, and then you saw the mixture of the dirt. It's organic soil with organic compost and organic fine mulch. Mixed it all up, and we buried these things. We planted these potatoes. My potatoes are planted. Check back, friends, later in the season when we harvest these, and you're going to be surprised how well these things do. All right, before you leave, please consider subscribing. Bang the bell icon in the drop-down menu. Do select all, friends. That way you'll get notified when we go to harvest these potato beds. And I want to remind you, I got all my books now on my very own website. I'm so relieved. I'm so happy. The website, I'll leave a link in the description box, is www.generalpattonbushcraft.com. I did get that domain. Hit the shop button. You can see all 9 of my books. They are loaded with excellent information, friends. All right. Please, please don't depart from the faith. And if you haven't already, give your life to Christ. Do it today. Don't wait. And as always, God is good. God is great. I see y'all on the next video. Already got a date.